If there was a map that clearly stated, this is where you are, and you saw everything that's happened on that map as well, because that's where you were. But this map is a special map because it's showing where you're going to grow. Would you change your mind? If this map was right here in front of you and it's showing you what's going to happen next, would you change your mind? That's a heavy question. And the reason why is because how much of your adventure in life, where you presently are in your state of mind, how much of that is so valuable that you can't let it go? I think that's the reason why we hold on to our past so much. But the goal is to be mindfully present in your place of now, to listen to where you are right here, but get your eye off the map. A little bit of mystery is good. That's like going to a scary movie and you already know the plot and who's going out first, second, and third. It's like, oh, why did I let somebody spoil this for me? Come on. Oh, you're on the map because you're right here and you're right now. Hey, it's Arrow. This is the Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. It's about keeping that map in shape, listening to that map, adding to the map, taking a lot away, because I don't like the weight of the things that we've all gone through. There's a lot going on in the world, more than we can handle, but yet we keep putting along. We keep going, whew, wow, that was a big one. What are we doing next? Show me the map. No, I'm not interested in that map. I want to learn this one step at a time by being mindful in what is right now. This is the Daily Mess. Is anybody else writing this stuff down? I'm not talking journalists and historians, but rather everyday people wanting to hold on to a few notes that deal with these forever changing times, not just on American soil, but around the world. I have to visit up to 7 different websites to formulate my own interpretation of what really is news. Each division is so freaking lopsided with their own agenda. My father used to tell me all the time, stop walking the white picket fence. Get on one side and stay there. Yeah, Dad, that's not me. It's not ever going to be me. Which is why I write. I have to preserve these moments on sheets of paper so that I can come back to them, to piece together, to study, to do everything possible to see who's right and who's wrong in positions of law that are controlled by House votes. I mean, seriously, how many times do you have to hear the word no before you finally pick up your baseball bat and ball and just go home? What's the truer story here? Which website is going to give me the best insight? Write it down and visit as many as possible, especially news outlets from other countries. Because what are they saying about what's going on? Because I know they're watching what we're saying about what's going on in their country. It's a different world, but you don't need to hear that from me. But instead of retreating into your own place and space, you've got to be able to step out and have a point of view. I'm not saying that you have to take a side like my father always demanded that I do, but at least you understand both sides. There was a preacher man that came into my studio one time. I was about ready to interview an atheist. And the associate to the preacher looks at the big guy and he goes, you want that book? And he goes, you bet I do. I want to know what the other side is thinking. That inspired me. It taught me that I can step into other areas and learn about what's happening in other decisions and divisions. And in doing so, it makes you stronger on your own soil. And even though I do walk that white picket fence, and I would never do great on talk radio because I'm not taking sides, you still learn from all walks of life. And that to me is the adventure of life. Learning about all religions, learning about every nation, looking into the politics, understanding why decisions are made the way they are, let's say in the United Kingdom, the House of Commons. Instead of watching movies or getting addicted to some binge watch on Apple Plus TV, dig into the history, dig into the books, and find your place, your interpretation. I'm Arrow, and that's the Daily Mess.